I think as we walk away from Gwen, you see Morgan and Constantine like high five.
Yeah.
But
This
Morgan's too
Gwen
strong, so I kind of fall over.
All right.
Basically, just annoy Gwen enough and she'll do what you want.
Yep.
It's like the Hulk and Thor, kind of.
Yeah.
Through the wall.
Okay.
Cut to Morgan, and he's like in like a. He's wearing boxer's glove, and there's like an underground fight going on.
He's wearing boxers. This is like bare knuckle.
Oh yeah.
It's like bare
It's got the
knuckle.
wraps, like the white.
Yeah, you're like the
white
white
wraps.
cloth wraps.
This is all in the space of
Dirty
5 or
white
10
cloth
minutes,
wraps.
so like you would have still the memory of the photo she sent you would still be in your mind.
Yeah, I think like we see Arlene like placing a sizable bet for Morgan to win.
Sweet.
Let me make a random NPC. So I can do
He's
that
going
one.
up against the
just
Martian
called
version
bones.
of Bane.
Because he always manages to show the opponent's bones. He's got tattoos of bones. He's really gone into the bones imaging, into like the brand.
I love it.
His friends call him Captain Billy Bones.
That's the one.
Steve.
Okay, sick. Why is that?
Really have to watch the last season of that. Still haven't done it.
What's that normal punch damage?
1d2.
Like D2.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, Morgan's
Like
gonna
this.
kill this motherfucker.
That's a normal punch.
Apart from you probably would like to roll better than that. Alright, cool. Yeah, he you step into the ring versus dude. Well built Martian, stocky dude. Fuck it, let's go with bones. Tattoos of bones all over his all over him. A lot of them are broken.
Yeah.
Hashtag can't.
And I think we see this is like one of the few times you actually see an uncut version of Morgan's back, and you see like a triad tattoo, sort of like a dragon thing.
Sick.
Solid. Now we're in the tattoo club together, Morgan.
Yep.
I
Mine's
cannot
a shitty band.
wait for Morgan to see your tattoo.
Oh man.
I thought that's how many hit points he took off for a second.
No.
It was.
Fucking Liam's just gonna crit him like 4 times in a row.
No, it would be all
That's-
ones in like
That
3
would be incredible.
We
Alright.
gotta start paying for our good rolls, man.
Should we roll initiative, Morgan?
All right. Do you want to put? Let's see. Yeah, it's just me and him. So
Yeah,
let's
just
see.
you and him. I don't think we need a map or anything.
Yeah. 5.
For some
guy's
reason, I
two.
have Star Wars Star Wars battle music stuck in my head.
Which battle music?
The big
Oh,
blade.
man.
Duel of Fates.
So we start
Duel of
off
Fates?
Yeah, the duel of fates is stuck in my head.
with like we start off with like the whole sizing each other's up and like flexing, and then there's a feint and just like showing off.
Yeah,
It doesn't hit him probably, but it deals the shock damage is what I'm thinking.
yeah. So
Unless
just
he has
like
more IC.
Oh no, he definitely doesn't have more than 15. You're fine.
What? You have to have armor to have more than 15.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
Wait, is
So
on AC? Wait, is on AC a hit in the system or a miss?
It's hit,
It's,
I think.
it's hit on AC, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a
Yeah,
hit,
I
you
see.
hit.
All right. So his AC is 12.
It's a hit,
So-
you hit.
So it's a feint, and then it's a real punch with the left jab on his face, and we see a nose like cracking.
This dude is dead. Like, not right now. But next hit, this dude is dead.
What does this punch look like? Like how badly does he take it?
Like, yeah, so like Morgan like feints and swings in this heavy blow, which catches him in the nose, like breaking his nose. Blood sprays from his like broken face, and yeah, he swings back because he kind of has to.
If you guys want to see a visual representation of this, go look at the CM Punk fight from the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Is that how that works?
You just roll a 1d20 plus your attributes.
Yeah, but it's got it here, and I just want to use it.
Oh.
Just let me use it.
You want to see the cool sheet?
I don't add another one. God damn it.
You suck, Liam.
I just don't know how to use the
this-
sheet. Okay, fair. Alright,
It's pretty new.
I'll just roll. I guess I don't know what it's at. Wait, can I do it? Oh, there we go. That work? No? Oh, here we go.
Is he gonna do 1 or 2 damage?
Who knows? That's a miss. So
Yep.
we probably like see him like staggering back and trying to like haymaker, and it's like catching the fist.
Yeah, like so I think, we see like, so Morgan like darts in like quicker than he expected, like jabs him like full force in the face, and he reels back, blood exploding from his nose and his face, and he brings in this like huge right hook, which Morgan just catches. Like,
Oh yeah.
swing again, Morgan.
Do
Okay.
you smile now, Morgan?
Oh yeah, now I smile.
Ooh.
Morgan misses.
So it's a miss, but it's like the like, catching the fist and then dragging him with him into like the center of the arena, and the
Yeah.
pull just kind of like shocks him a bit.
Yeah, sweet, love it. And yeah, he regains his balance as he's like tossed across this arena, and swings in another hit, another punch. Probably not a hit.
Oh yeah. Come on, hit me, hit me.
Hit me! Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
That's a hit.
And he
Oh my
does.
God.
And
He does.
Glances
and it's like-
off Morgan.
It's like
Do we hear the
punch to
dink?
the punch to the stomach thing, where it's like it punches into the stomach, and you can feel like Morgan, like, I felt that,
Yeah.
and then he just grabs him and lifts him up. I'm gonna automatically, this is just like grabbing
do you
him by the
Batman him?
center of the thing and Batmaning him over the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, you Batman this dude. Over the knee, or you bane him. I wonder what to break first. Your mind or your body? And over the knee as he like, crumples to the ground. Dead. Like fucking gone.
Yeah, he's just
and the
like,
crowd
lights out.
The crowd goes ecstatic.
It's like in Thor Ragnarok, where
Yeah.
they're chanting and then like shark, shark, shark.
yeah, exactly. Like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you see Arlene talking with a bookie.
Who the fuck would bet on the scrawny Martian dude?
I think I think this is just like you get your money back basically. Like that's the whole thing.
You get your money back plus a small amount. Like,
Plus a
very
small bit.
Like,
And
the odds
and
were not
you
in
just-
this Martian dude's favor.
Yeah. And you see Morgan like,
The only-
is that all? And he's just gonna keep going until he actually meets someone cool.
Even the Martian dude didn't bet on the Martian dude.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the whole like introducing the new fighter. Like they have this whole thing where the first day you just show off what you got.
Yeah.
So
So you
Uh,
maul a new guy.
no. Yeah, probably.
Oh, sick. All right.
And then there's like 2 guys versus him, and then maybe like 3.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just like, how shitty does your luck have to be? It's like, oh, I'm going up against a new guy too, and then you see Morgan. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, but it's like probably people who like owe this place money
Yeah.
who get like pushed into the ring, and
Yeah,
they
I'm still saying he's probably not happy about it.
oh man, and it just escalates. Like that was 1 dude. All right, how can he do against 2 dudes? Let's put in 3 people.
Yeah, sick. Okay.
And you see Constantine's master, the one who's taught him the arts of street food.
And yeah, like we keep going, and it's like it's not a lot of winning. It's some, but it's like winning money. They get the money back, so it's like winning
I was
some of
gonna
it.
say, man, if you fought 3 guys, you're only doing 2 or 1 damage a turn. You're probably gonna fucking kill 3 people.
Yep. But that sucks, right? People expect him to win by that point, so it's like the odds are still not improving.
Yeah, like you're getting less and less
Morgan's
money.
You'd have to lose to make the odds better. Are you
Yeah.
gonna take a dive like on the
No.
last guy, put all the money on the other guy?
No, Morgan wants to impress upon this crowd that he's the top dog. He's teaching these people a lesson. He's doing the whole martial moves. Yeah, I can do those. You know, it's the whole like TV show, the wrestling is fake thing. Like, I saw that in a movie once. Let's do it.
So you're just like power bombing fools and shit.
Yeah. Like
Morgan's
he
the
doesn't
type of
take
dude-
it. He doesn't take it too serious because he knows he's powerful enough to fight these people.
He gets banned from the underground fight to the death arena for killing too many people.
No, man, no. It's just showing off what you got. These people aren't dead.
Except that one guy, you broke his back. He's probably dead.
Probably.
All right.
No, he's down. He's in prison somewhere in a giant hole.
Okay. So yeah,
Or
I think
his debt to this place just increased because he needs a surgery.
yeah. To get his back fucking fixed.
Next time he has to fight 2 shark people.
Yeah. And it's like that's the night, unless Liam wants to introduce someone who's actually capable of taking him down.
I mean, look,
I was
I'll
gonna
introduce
say-
someone.
Say, Morgan, you should, since we're all about revolution and stuff too, you might be able, if you think your friend would be, into that idea, you should talk to him about it.
I mean, this is literally why I introduced Kirill as like the guy who knows things on Mars. So
God bless you, Nut. I trust. This is why we complement each other.
yeah, I just want to be famous, man. So I'm starting this now.
You want to be famous? You can be like Constantine's bodyguard. You can be like bodyguard to the most famous.
Yeah, but that's standing in the shadows, man. I want to.
Oh, you want the spotlight?
I want the spotlight.
Oh yeah, he
It's
does.
not going to be hard for a shark person to become famous.
Yeah.
I'll put you. No, it'll be fine. I'll put you in a mask, and I'll call you not Bane, and like. We'll
And
start
you
from
won't
there.
speak like
Uh,
this.
So is this guy? This is a new guy.
Yeah, so I think like somebody else walks out, right? Like after a while of you beating up like scrawny dudes, somebody else walks out, and there's cheers and chants. If someone wants to throw a random fighter name at me, you can.
Oh man.
It's
All right.
Bones. It's
All right.
Bones.
All right. No.
No,
this-
Bones is dead.
Bones is dead.
Oh, it's dead Bones. Oh, Bones wasn't very
Uh,
This
impressive.
one is Bane's.
Bones was incredibly unimpressed.
Saint.
Saint.
The Saint.
Okay.
Steve.
Yeah, so like the crowd starts like chanting like Saint, 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 and this dude like jumps down from like the watchers at the top, and he has like the like big like across his like chest, this like big like Christian cross, stylized Christian cross across his chest.
Got a crown of thorns on his forehead.
Yeah, 100%. He's got like tattooed and partially literal like crown of thorns.
So he's
and
not
he,
the
like-
guy in here with the bone gimmick.
He tilts his head towards Morgan and says, "Heard you were looking for a real fight."
Flex.
Morgan nods. That's right.
Smiles. "I'm it." And he like gestures to the ring and drops into like a fighting stance.
Yeah. He's probably got like several scars, and
Oh yeah, he does.
Several his only scars.
He's got a really gnarly one around the neck, like his throat.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Morgan lets him get the first blow.
All right, yeah, he
90%
steps
of
in.
his body is scar tissue.
He steps in and takes a swing.
Yep.
Uh,
That's a
and you
hit.
die.
That's a hit, dealing 8 damage. So it's actually like, tell me what it is. Is this a knee? Is this an elbow?
Yeah, I think so he's quick, like he's agile, right? And he like gets under Morgan's guard, like pushes his arms away and just brings in like a knee, to Morgan's midriff.
I love that everyone here was like, oh yeah, the badass dude, he's a Muay Thai guy. Has to be.
Yeah, he has to be. Oh man. Yeah, Morgan staggers back and tries to. Morgan staggers back, but braces himself, and this is like the left, right, and hits him square on like the jaw,
Yep. Yeah, hits.
rocking him back.
All right. I know this is probably not canon, but in my head canon, this is the guy who taught Constantine to fight.
Love it.
Oh man, that would be cool.
Really could be.
Constantine can't fight though.
What are
He
you
can.
talking about? I do just as much damage as Nut.
Yeah.
Then he
And-
he rocks with the blow from Morgan, and then drives a right and then a left hook into Morgan's center.
Shit. That's another
Morgan
hit.
died.
I'm gonna negate that damage. Fuck that.
2 punches?
Oh man.
This
I
guy's too high
negate
level
those
for
10
you,
damage.
Morgan.
That's not good. Yeah.
No, you wanted someone you could fight.
Oh yeah. I'm just
You're only
curious.
level 4, Nut. He's level 8.
Uh,
It's not worth
I
it.
can still beat him.
Really
Uh,
hard.
Yep.
I'm just a little broken.
you
I'm
hit.
still good. I'm still good.
That's a hit.
Yep.
It's just a little airborne. It's still good. Still good.
All right. That's a hit. So he tries, and this is like the shark part of the thing coming
Yeah,
out.
sick.
So it's like he punches him in the forehead, lowered head, and
Yeah.
gets in behind him, sweeps his leg up, and just like lands on top of him on the ground.
Sick. Yeah. So, yeah, he like it obviously it hurts. And he rolls out and stands noticeably slower than he was moving before. And yeah, swings back in for another hit.
Well,
Oh,
let's hope for some. Oh god, that's bad.
What's your
That
max
you
HP,
down.
Morgan?
Fairly sure that's Morgan down.
No. That's a 9 damage.
Arlene
Go.
Santos throws in the towel.
Go for it, Morgan.
All right.
You have
I think
2 HP
this time he dances back and lashes out with his right leg, catches you in the knee.
Oh man, yeah, you could see that will bruise in the morning. and then he steps in, and it's uppercut to the sternum, and we see him. Oh shit, losing his breath.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he gets winded, and he dances back again away from Morgan, and he kind of strokes around trying to catch his breath, as he swings back in.
Thank God. Punch him back.
Does that hit you?
No, it doesn't.
Go for it.
His AC is 14.
My AC is 18,
It was 14.
and that's another hit. So it's he tries to go for the leg again, and Morgan is ready. So he blocks it with his knee, and let's see there. And goes for a leg on him instead.
Sick. Yeah, absolutely. It connects with like his torso. And there's like a sickening like crack as we hear like a rib break. And yeah, he falls back again. Like this time, one of his arms like kind of covering his damaged rib. He's gonna go again. He ducks in, knowing that this is probably his last chance, and goes for like two quick hits again.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Holy shit!
Ooh,
Oh my
not
god.
quite there.
I will.
Are these just absorbed by Morgan?
Does
Like, he
the
gets the hits and
does the
does
second
not.
one hit? What's Morgan's AC?
No, it doesn't. Doesn't. My AC is
18.
18.
Okay, cool.
Just like
Uh,
just
grabs from
picture
the
he's
side like
carrying
4 or
them.
5 times. And
Are you
like,
using the
Morgan
snap,
just like looks at it?
snap thing to do the 2 punches?
It just has it's an NPC profile
All
that
right.
I've got from Roll20.
So Morgan again. Oh god, this is getting close.
Yeah, sweet.
So so he goes with the 2 quick punches, and Morgan like catches his arm and like
Yeah.
uppercuts and grabs the like ligament joint, and you can hear the fucking joint straining as he like pushes up.
Yeah. And we hear the joint like straining, and then we hear like snap, and a scream as he flies backwards, eventually colliding
Oh.
against one of the back walls unconscious.
Oh shit!
Good shit.
Go.
He probably actually wants the money on this fight.
Yeah. You see like Morgan, he's got like the blood coming from his mouth, and there's probably some from his nose as well, and like a bruise over the eye.
Your eye's probably swollen. Like your eye's probably swollen
Yeah,
shut.
yes, like one eye swelling shut.
I'm
And
so
stepping up.
sad. This didn't end in a Shoryuken.
Hey, look, I think if I had used his, because he had 2
Oh
attacks
my
like,
God.
base, so if he had
He
used both
grabs
his
the
attacks
thing.
each time.
grabs the thing and like Shoryuken, and he flies up into the air,
Oh, spinning up. Oh, yeah.
shock putting him to the other side of the arena.
I'm sad that this ended with Morgan winning.
Oh,
How
man.
much HP did you have at the end of that, Morgan?
9.
Yeah. So if I had used both his attacks on every single one, he probably would have won that. I think just.
Yeah. We see a flashback to him training Constantine, and
Yeah.
being like, yeah, you should be afraid of the Shoryuken to the knee and the elbow.
The Shoryuken to the knee.
Oh god.
No one
That's the wrong
expects
word.
the spinning uppercut to the knee joint. You gotta get real low to the ground.
Now you gotta knock him into the air first, and then just
It's the third shuriken.
yeah.
Boo!
Oh god.
Yeah. We just see the arena quieting down as everyone's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Sick. All right. So.
Hashtag not murder hobos. Not murder hobos.
You'll have to
Hashtag.
tell me how much money we win, but it's like, I'm
7.
betting all of it.
7.
Yeah, Arlene will split. Like an amount. I'll work out how much, and Arlene will split.
Don't the fighters get money?
No. If you
It's all
want,
they
tries.
get-
It's all in betting.
They get debts because they need medical care.
Sick,
also,
okay.
for an illegal fighting operation, there was not nearly enough dick kicking.
Mate,
That's like
that-
the unwritten
previous-
rule, okay? That's the
All the
unwritten
previous
rule.
guys Morgan fought tried the dick kick, but his dick's just too strong.
It's like brass, right? You hear ding when they tried
Yeah,
it.
I mean, his dick actually has 30 AC. It's quite impressive.
Just 30 AC. Jesus.
Fuck, man.
15 professor.
Yes, but it only has 1 HP, so if you get through the AC.
So that's what we see Morgan doing. What is Constantine doing? You
Yeah, what's
propose to
everyone else
her,
doing?
and then is it just like we see like a pile of clothes in a room somewhere?
Probably not at her parents' house, no.
No, I mean, like, yeah,
Oh.
like, my imagining is, like, after that you guys left, and then what you're doing after you left is the question, right?
Oh, well, I would make it very scenic. We go to some place where you can like see through the glare of the dome at the sky or something, and we're
Sick.
just both
Yeah.
watching it.
Oh.
Oh man, is this like the square, the citizen square or something?
Yeah, it's like one of the like observation decks or lounges or something like that, right? Like.
There's a wonderful smell of roses.
It's beautiful.
Callbacks.
It's beautiful. So what do we see? I guess it's kind of a bit of a time skip now.
What do we see in the morning when Mature wakes up?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my
What do
god,
we-
I can't wait for her to go through her photos from the night before.
What do we see? Like Matua, you wake up on like a hospital
Tool
bed.
wakes up on her eyes open. You bitch.
I'm not even there.
You still have the
Just-
psychic connection, so you just reach in. And...
Yeah, Tool just says that at anybody's in the room, then gets
Sarah, like from somewhere off to your left, you hear Sarah say, "It's not very nice, Matua."
She fucking psychic mind blasted me.
Didn't mean you have to call me a bitch.
I wasn't calling you a bitch. I was calling her a bitch. I
I'm the
wouldn't
only
call
one
you a
here.
bitch. I didn't know you were here when I woke up from the psychic mind blast.
No response. As you look around, you see her
I
like
feel like we're not focusing on the psychic mind blast enough.
You just
You see
hear
it,
one
yeah.
of your head say, "You deserved it."
you see her like sitting on she's sitting on like a different gurney, scrolling through data. She looks tired.
Have you been up all night again?
Again,
I know from very personal experience that taking Sims and not going to sleep can eventually get detrimental to your work.
Liam, how's Matua's hangover?
pretty bad.
Matua doesn't have a hangover. She's been
Oh,
doing
no,
like
it's bad.
hardcore.
No, fuck that. It's bad.
It's bad?
Like,
You took drugs, you got drunk, and then you got psychic mind blasted.
Oh, I forgot about the psychic mind blast would do it. It's gonna be fine before that. Everything. Oh, it's going to plan. Take a break and get some rest for like 4 hours.
God, I want you to
Work
look in the mirror.
Be improved so much.
she looks at you and says, Matua, have you seen yourself?
The punk outfit? Yes.
And the tattoo?
The what? Oh, yes. Yep.
I don't think you will remember that.
It's part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
She shrugs.
You have a
That-
transplant now.
Was
If you
a
say so.
moment of perhaps ill-informedness, but I hear they can be removed.
She nods.
What's it of?
Huh?
What's it of? The tattoo.
She looks at it, like, she like, kind of, like, leans back and you, like, turn. She says, logo of something and spiders. Spiders all over your back.
Matua is channeling her spirit animal.
Well, it must mean something. I'll have to figure that one out.
She shrugs. If you don't mind, I have work to do.
Myra sighs. Take a break at least. 20 minutes. 10 minutes.
Myra. It's like gestures at the door.
Myra sighs. I'm going to go and do more investigating into this world Constantine has ingratiated himself in.
You do that.
If you see Gwen, tell her to never do that to me again.
Sure. And she's
I
like,
like Sarah.
she's like looking, like she looking at the
Yeah.
data in front of her, like the scrolling data.
Myra leaves and goes back to that, like freshens up and goes back to the punk scene.
I
So,
think you would probably run into Gwen before you left the ship.
Oh my god, you have to sort out your punk makeup again, and everything needs to be just right.
Yeah. So Matua like spends an hour or two getting that ready, and I think like about like as she's like leaving the ship, we see Gwen like sitting on like a crate in the storage bay, like kind of blocking the exit, and then we also see Morgan, Constantine, and
Leona.
Leona and Arlene. No, Arlene I remember. Arlene and Leona like trailing behind them as they kind of walk up onto the ship at the same time. So we have like Matua leaving, Gwen kind of in the middle, and the four of them coming back.
Matua sees Gwen, you bitch, never ever do that to me again. You understand? Ever.
You fucking wouldn't listen. I was trying to help you.
Never do that again. I don't give a shit what you think your kind of help is. You never do that to me again.
Maybe next time you'll listen.
I guarantee you I won't. And you will not do it.
And then next time you might be in a worse situation. You have
If
no
you
idea.
do it
what
again, you will have consequences.
I'm sure I will. It's not like you can fucking do anything to hurt me.
You don't want to find that out, Gwen.
What are you gonna do?
Mara turns around and looks at Constantine, who's like injured.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, me and Morgan walk in on this, and I just picture me turning to Morgan and him turning to me and like, what the fuck happened?
Well, I can safely assume that no one spent the night where they were going to spend the night.
She
Psychic
spent the night in the
blasted
med
me,
bay.
Morgan. She psychic blasted me.
You deserved it.
You probably pissed her off. And
I didn't do anything. She wanted to look after me, which I do not need. I left because she didn't want to look after me. And then I did some investigation.
You got high at a party and got a fucking tattoo.
That's
I am
impressive.
assimilating myself into the world. Thank you, Morgan.
Why? You have no need for that. We're here for a couple days.
It doesn't matter how long we're here
Gwendolyn,
for.
we are not here for a couple of days. We are here until we've achieved our
Succeeded.
mission.
The entire population of Mars isn't fucking punk.
It
No,
was a start.
a dedicated few could go a long way. I think Constantine would know a lot about a dedicated fan base.
Of course. But what I was going to say is, you got a tattoo.
I did. Has
What up?
spiders on it.
Turn
Sarah,
around.
like turns
Show
around
us.
and like lifts up her back. Not quite sure.
Oh, that's that band you
Constantine
mentioned earlier.
recognizes it immediately. right?
Yeah, exactly.
I've died. I've died.
No,
No, you're still there.
I can hear you.
No, Matt does this
You-
thing.
you- That's our time.
Huh.
You guys
Well-
died for me and I did die for you. Yeah, yeah.
I tell you the name of the band, and then I say, Liam, how good is the work on the back?
It's pretty good.
It's really good.
You're gonna have to give me
He
his
takes
name.
his work very seriously.
That's good. Hopefully,
He's dead.
Hopefully he's dead. Gwen,
Maybe.
when I said look after her, I did not say kill anyone.
I only
I can
fight his
handle a
mind.
few punksters. I don't need Gwen of all people looking after me.
I thought you didn't have anything to do, Gwen.
I did. I point to the box I'm sitting on. I got it done, and then I went back for my tour.
Well, the key thing here is that you're all alive.
which is honestly surprising.
I have learned
I
from my
considered
mistakes.
shooting her.
You are clearly out of your mind, Gwendolyn.
I was highly considering shooting her. I hope you realize that.
How do you function, Gwen?
Poorly.
Can you even hold a normal conversation without mind blasting someone?
I'm not mind blasting you right now, am I?
this is true.
All right, maybe we should lower the tension a little bit. Gwen, apologize to Matua. Matua, apologize to Gwen.
No.
I don't want her apology. I just want her
Yes.
to understand that if she ever does that again to me, it will be far worse than the consequences than her shooting me and Morgan ripping her throat out.
I'd rather not do any of those things, but I'd basically don't kill her, or I will not have anything left here to do.
And we like
Morgan, I
Morgan.
just want a verbal agreement. If she does kill me, you're gonna rip her throat out.
There will be some ripping, yes.
I didn't kill you. I knocked you out for your own good.
Don't do it again.
All right. Clearly,
I'll let you die.
clearly, the two of you have unresolved issues. Let's try to keep this professional. Gwen,
Make up
thank
sex.
you. Thank you for trying.
I told you not to leave me with her. I get up
I
and walk away.
Expected you to be adult about this, but you can keep being childish if you want.
To be fair, this actually went way better than I anticipated. So, her
Yes.
brain still works. Gwen's alive. It's a pretty good win.
No cops, no EDF soldiers. Yep, this is an improvement.
I know. I kind of did think we would be having to go to the police station this morning. So,
Right. Speaking of illegal things, I talked to an old mate of mine, David Corrill, and I've made headway in the underground pit fighting ring.
fantastic. Fighters are always welcome.
I turn around and say, I should probably mention I'm technically legally dead.
What?
That's sort of expected.
Pity it's only legally.
Do you
But-
want to reinstate yourself as someone not dead?
I believe the term is living.
the EDF are after us. I don't think it's a smart idea right now.
I don't. But if you're labeled as dead, one would assume the EDF is not after you.
Yes, but we did blow up one of their ships.
Now, this whole we stuff is pretty accurate, but I wouldn't be saying it too loud.
Right.
Constantine's right. If I do remember correctly, it was the lack of engineering skill that got the ship blown up.
Not that ship.
That
I
one
d-
too.
I'm pretty sure it's always the engineer's fault. Always.
Yeah.
Yes, because the engineers put a bomb on their own ship.
Yes. Insurgents.
You
The
mean,
one
you
I
know,
know
that-
probably
you-
would and has.
You mean the engineer who sacrificed herself to make sure that you guys can get out safe? Okay, good. Just being really
Yep.
clear.
Yeah,
Yep.
No one
We're blaming
remembers
her. We've revised
I think we're
history.
talking about two different ships. I'm talking about the EDF ship that got exploded. You're talking about the ship we started on.
Yeah. I think we should all just move along. All right. How are we progressing on other things, Constantine?
well, I set up another meeting place for more of the heads of local gangs and businesses that are in the district. And I would plan to speak with them in private.
I got some technology to assist me in my research.
All right. All right. So, just so we have this clear, Constantine, you're going to hold a concert, right?
Yes, not with this bunch of people, but for the masses. This is to get to the masses.
All right. All right.
Yes, all 20 of them.
And who are you
You-
going to talk to? Like you said, local businesses? Do you
Well-
have names? Or is this...
Yes, I have many names. There's 60. Liam, 60 names.
Fuck you.
Joe 1, Joe 2, Joe 3, Joe 4, Joe 5, Francis 6, Francis 7, Francis 8.
Like I list them a bunch of
Henry
like
VIII.
Henry
Albert
the Seventh,
the Third.
Henry the Sixth. I
All of Henry's
list a bunch of
wives.
names. So.
Well,
of bar owners and stuff like that, and you know, the guys who were leading the gangs, I'm gonna give like very stereotypical punk names to you, like Rancid and George.
Sure.
George.
Death. I like George.
Actually, to tie it into your story, maybe I can get Saint to come by.
I don't think
Derek's
so.
also definitely there.
He's
Yeah.
got a broken arm.
But he can get his boys. He trained me. We should be fine.
You should be fine.
I'm not
Did
going
you-
back to that fucking district. I hope you realize that.
Why?
I am sick and tired of your punk shit.
I think what she meant to say was that she can't figure out how to remove the stick up her ass.
That coming from Matua should mean a lot to you, Gwen.
Well,
I am
Gwendolyn,
very
why don't
fun
you
to be
tell
around,
us? Why don't you
Constantine.
tell us how you intend to help us and how you intend to get what you want out of this arrangement? Then.
I move back over to my crate and open it up and say, "Here is the equipment I acquired. This will allow me to hopefully enhance my mind and other implants. In doing so, make more powerful psychic powers."
Why does it look fourth hand?
What was that?
Both
Why
hands?
does it look fourth hand? You know, the step after second and third hand?
It's not fourth hand.
I've never heard third or fourth hand before.
Didn't you get like really shitty like throwaways?
No, I've never
Yes.
heard of that phrase before.
I've
You did,
yeah,
right? Oh,
that's
she did, right?
It
Yeah,
looks
the equipment.
used
The equipment is like.
when
no. We're just
Actually
confused
scrapped.
with that turn of phrase.
Yeah, we're just confused with the phrasing, Matt. We've never heard that
Yeah,
phrasing
okay.
before.
You have
was-
second hand, then third hand is worse than second hand, and fourth hand is just a whole other kind of fucked up.
it looks like a bunch of EDF soldiers decided to glue something together that looks vaguely scientific.
It's not that fucking shit.
And then they
It's second
shot it
hand.
with their guns. It
Hey,
was second
it'll
hand.
be this
Mm.
or try and actually steal it from the academy, which I didn't feel like doing at the time by myself.
Wow. So you want us to steal equipment for you now?
I never said I wanted you to. I wasn't even going to ask. I got this myself. I can
Why did
fix
they
it
give this
myself.
to you? Whoever they are.
I have connections in the psychic world. My father.
Right.
You used your real name,
How do you think I found out I was legally dead?
and I'm the dumb one.
I know the person at the university. He'll keep me secret.
Yes, sure, he will. Let's assume that happens. Let's assume he keeps your secret. You will probably need more parts than what you have, right?
Probably, but this is better than what I had. Some of this stuff I can't make myself.
Yes. And you are sure you want to deal with this fourth-hand equipment instead of getting the first-rate stuff?
Unless you want to help steal it.
Well, we could just kidnap the administrator's family and tell him to give you the equipment you want.
You know,
Is that the academy is in Olympus Mons. It's hard to get to, and if you're trying to kidnap anyone there, it's full of EDF.
Olympus Mons is for rich assholes, Earthers, or Earth sympathizers.
EDF soldiers, EDF officers.
Seems like
I was
a valid terrorist target then.
Indeed.
So if we
Personally,
if
I
we
did.
gathered enough explosives and took the right equipment with us, we could make it look like an incident.
There was this thing, I think I read about it in the old history books, called a nail bomb. Where
Sounds painful.
If you get hit by it, I'm sure it is. I'm Irish Russian. Sometimes
And-
German.
Sometimes, yeah,
And I'm fairly
Genuinely
sure they have
Slavic.
the right equipment here on board this ship to facilitate some explosives. What we need is the underground movement, the illegal weapons den.
We need if you want to do it, you need to find a way to get into the district that isn't the tram. There is security all over that thing.
Or do you hijack a tram?
I mean, couldn't we just go on the surface and jump down?
It's domed. You have to break the dome.
Hmm.
Or make
The world's biggest terrorist attack, just blow up the dome.
Liam, would that be like maintenance hatches and shit in that dome? Yeah, that's like you'd have to break the dome to get in, which would be a bit bigger than what we'd want.
Oh, listen, comrades. You're jumping from point A to like Z. It's just, you know, we gotta
There's probably
hit
some
some
kind of
spots in the
maintenance
middle.
on the tram.
Oh, I understand that we have certain A to B issues to resolve. What I'm wondering is what the end game looks like.
Well,
From your perspective, of course.
my plan
There's
current.
several perspectives. I'll let you go first, Laurie.
Oh, it's fine, Gwen. Sorry for cutting you off.
I
I will
was going
say.
For fuck's sake. You go.
Okay.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. Now let me speak.
Yeah. Jack. Why? Because you said go.
I thought you said it's okay, so I could go.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
Canadian politeness at its finest.
Exactly.
What was I gonna say? Okay. Shit. Hold on.
Go back.
Oh, got it. The plan so far is, say that we only get a handful of people, like we don't get everyone on our side all at once, which would be pretty idealistic. At the concert, there would be a way to sway many people who, how do you say, aren't keen on the EDF, but aren't more neutral. We stage an EDF assault on the concert. Have them kill a few.
Why don't you play that video you made for the Freedom Front? I will get a few people riled up.
Well, I would plan to play that for the private audience, and seeing how it goes, it will probably end the concert in a hail of gunfire.
I do love the sound. I do love the sound of that.
So you want me in power armor, wearing EDF dog tags, and shooting people in the face?
Well, maybe not just you. I'm sure the spacers would like to get in on the action.
And where would you expect us to go afterwards? We would need the...
Dump the uniforms and hide.
Yeah. Good idea, Gwen. I was just going to say walk into the EDF and say how proud you are that you killed Martians.
See, my thing with stealing the equipment, it would give us two opportunities. A, it would get us equipment both me and Matua need, as I'm sure there's some stuff that she would also need. But it would also show the people of Mars that the EDF can be attacked and can be stolen from.
Weakened. That's it. You're not just a pretty punk face spider. You got a big brain up there.
If we do your thing first and then my thing, say we attack the concert and then several days later we attack the city, it would look like retaliation. It would make it look like the EDF deserved it.
True. Out of character, Liam, how morally bad is chemical weapons in this universe?
Very.
Okay. Let's. So chemical weapons are already viewed as bad. Now put that into a context where your entire air supply in most places is entirely very dependent
Chemical
on
based.
being clean, and it's bad. It's real bad.
Okay,
For a
so
Martian,
it's not
yeah,
gonna be
bad.
it's not gonna be viewed as heroic. Okay, that's all I was checking.
No.
Nukes, on the other hand, very heroic.
Well, of course.
Just nuke the dome.
I have still not destroyed a planet. Well, I guess we kind of destroyed a planet in stars. Well, we didn't really destroy it.
We
just
destroyed the
infected
entire
it.
universe, Lane.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We killed an entire fucking universe, my friend.
Good
The
times.
fucking John spawn.
So,
Jesus
What do
Christ.
we do then? Stage an attack at a concert and then attack the EDF.
Well, we'll see if we have to stage the attack. If we don't have to, we won't. I don't want to steal
Stage the
innocent
attack.
blood.
it is
Would
very
get us more
likely. It is very likely that the EDF will try to stop a concert if it's illegal enough.
Hmm.
So the more illegal we make it, the more people would show up also, though.
True. You would
So-
also get the rich people who like to come down to our sector from time to time. But maybe we could even sneak into the main sector and take it over for a night. Da.
What
That,
if we
that seems like a good idea. Taking
stole
over the
from the
main
EDF
sector.
first, and then staged an EDF attack at the concert? It would look like they were retaliating against innocent civilians.
I think we let the EDF do what the EDF does best, which is protect everyone with a gun.
Lots of bullets.
And to
Kill
be
the
fair,
people.
and then this would be perfect because all we would need to do, if the EDF showed up on their own, we have one of our own in an EDF suit and start firing, which will cause the rest of the EDF to start firing. And then
You
there'll be
realize
riots.
You realize if being your concert, you would be in the most danger.
Yeah.
We would need to plan some sort of escape, but other than that, it should be fine.
Then you, Constantine, once the fire has died a little, make a public statement against
Release the video.
or release the video.
I don't think. Well, maybe saves have the. Oh, that would be good. Have the Freedom Front show up in uniform to attack the bad Earth the Defense Force people shooting.
See, when you look at it that way, then you'd be like, a smart man would say, why is the Freedom Front here?
Exactly. It would look more staged that way.
All right. That seems fine.
You make it clear that the Freedom Front are the ones retaliating when we...
So really, what we just want to do is escalate tensions with the EDF.
Duh.
So that seems fine. We have private security on board. We can defend you.
And we have
Fantastic.
a bunch of equipment here.
We just need multiple safe houses and start transferring assets and
Well, we have
a lot of help.
LPs.
A lot of help.
We have a safe house. There was one more thing I wanted to say, but before I say it, Liam, are we wrapping up soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are fine, I would like to take like the last PC action just to end it on something jovial.
That's fine.
Okay.
Myra
I
ends
take-
the conversation before
Yeah.
you go. She just
You're
ends
really
the
quiet,
conversation with- Myra ends the conversation before we do Constantine's thing. With I'm sure plenty of my new friends will have places we might be able to stay. I'll go see what I can do now. Gets up and leaves.
Oh, before you go, Batua, I have news. Good news. And I grab Leona and say, we're engaged. Fade to black.
It's not a fade this
Oh.
time. It's just straight cut to black.
Yeah. Straight
See,
cut.
here's the thing. I know I've, like, fucked myself hard because I've given my character, like, a personal attachment to something
Which
even
Liam is
greater
not
than
going
it
to
was. I don't know if he'll kill her, but see, what I would do, and I hate saying it out loud, would be have Paige at the concert and have her be one of the ones who get hit by the E EDF.
See, my character actually does have a girlfriend back over her home station.
Oh,
Is her name Osiris?
No.
Cyrus
All right,
and Myra
that's-
both are like no love.
Do you have any scenes left, Liam, to do like personal stuff, or do you?
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't,
What's
we don't-
our
Scene?
cutaway?
I don't think there's an after the credits.
All right.
Dude, last time we
scene.
played a game with D&D, you hyped up the after credit scene.
Yeah, I don't think it happens here.
All right.
There's,
Yeah.
there's an after
Yeah.
credit scene that's gonna happen. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's quite right here.
So
Um,
let's go through goals then.
Yeah. What goals did
I
everyone?
only did. I only really did one, but it's up to you if you say I did the other one or not. I acquired resources to continue my research into augments. At least some resources for that.
Yep.
And my other goal was find someone who is susceptible to psychic powers within the prisoners, which I did look, but not very hard.
Yeah, you didn't find anyone.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one goal then.
Whoever wants to go next.
Fit in with the punk crowd.
Oh god.
Oh man.
And learn more about Constantine, though I don't think I did that.
I had that one as
I
well,
think-
but I didn't get it either.
Yeah, that's going to be the entire next session. It's going to be us playing cards and you asking me losing horribly at gambling while you fucking...
We're doing
Oh,
the
wow.
D&D thing, are we?
So, Arlene Santos, I will guide her towards the next kill. I think we know who to kill, but
Her sister?
The father?
no. It's
The mum.
this is like the lead up to it. It's like, yes, you have all these attachments. Now you need to let them go. Thing. Like I'm working up to it.
Okay.
And the fact that we went to like an underground fight pit to do violence right afterwards is like trying to cement her the thing that's the normal part of life. This is the part you actually are
Like,
connected to.
I thought you were going to say you wanted to like positively reinforce violence.
Pretty
So
much.
you took her somewhere good and then you're like, here, violence.
Yeah, it works.
It's weird if you don't
Yeah.
do this.
The sad part was
You're
the 4 in talk that I didn't get. The other goal I did was persuading Gwen to look after Dr. Batua.
Yep. You persuaded her.
Like,
You got that?
you persuaded her, but Gwen didn't care.
Yeah, but you agreed to do it. That's all he can do,
Yeah,
man.
that's all he needs, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
man.
And then there's the third goal, which is defeat a combat master. I changed it from kill.
Yeah.
Because I think defeating is easier and it might come up earlier. Now, I don't know if that guy was a combat master or the lead up, but
He
you
was
decide.
not. He was not a combat master.
Combat Master would kill you.
No. Combat master
Combat
was
Master's
good.
level 30.
But I worked
I'll
towards
find
it, at least, so maybe partial success on that. Like, literally the first thing I did was look up a guy who had an underground fighting rig. It's horrible.
That's such a Morgan thing to do.
Yeah.
No kidding. Alright, who else got some goals?
Constantine.
Well, the first one's kind of iffy because it's used musical talents for the benefit of the group, and I'm famous because of my musical talent, so I would
Yeah.
argue it.
That's
But-
it.
I think
and
that's
the
fair.
second goal, the hardest goal, meet Leona's parents.
Did it, man. Smashed it.
Yeah, that went way better than expected because I was like, I know my luck. If it's not in a dire straight situation, I usually roll like shit. So
Mm. No, you did
unless
right.
I'm stealing in D&D, and then I fuck up all Liam's plans for the session.
Yep. Just roll bowler. Roll through my fucking event.
Or
Fuck
just
up all
wait
that
till
hard
Jake
work.
burns down the building.
Yeah. Matua? It would be yours, right? Punk crowd. That's everyone.
Fit
now,
in
yeah?
with the punk crowd.
Oh, you win. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Send me those as per usual.
Yep.
Now, if anything has anything they want to plug, now is the time.
I'm good this week.
Alright, goes with me. So, if you guys, so first of all, the first thing I want to plug is this week we had some new additions to the overlay and the art that you're looking at right now. We finally got the character design finished out for the characters. You now have a visual representation of what's in these idiots' heads for their characters. So they're all done up, they're all fancy looking, and that was done by my wonderful girlfriend, Abby Hobbs, and she's Abby Hobbs Art on Instagram or Facebook. So if you want to look up any of her stuff, I know she's actually already got one commission out of these, out of me showing off these. So if anyone else has any ideas for characters and wants to get them drawn up, contact her via Facebook or Instagram. And they're going to be a new thing for our stream overlay because I think they look awesome and I'm really happy with them.
And apparently my character looks nothing like the way she acts.
Yeah, no. Your character looks incredibly innocent, and Gwen is also
Nice.
incredibly innocent. So yeah, that's awesome. Apart from that, I do some streaming things. So if you're here and you're not already followed, hit the follow button, and you get to watch us play Stars and D&D. And I also do variety streaming a bunch of days a week. I've been covering E3 as well. So if anyone is still going to be awake in an hour and 10 minutes and wants to watch the Nintendo conference with me, stay tuned because I'm going to be doing that.
I'll be there.
I'm going to have to go get myself some coffee first so I don't just die. But yeah, if anyone wants to watch Nintendo conference for an hour and a half, however long it's going to be.
When's that?
It is in an hour and 10 minutes.
No, fuck that. 3 AM.
Yeah.
Is that the longest game we've had for a while?
Yeah, it is.
So,
It was
until
great
then,
fun though.
I will see you guys next time.
Too
Yep.
sweet.
Oh man.
Ah.